Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Daily Blue Weekly Podcast. My name's Bluey.
My name's Gabe.
And this is your weekly dose of all the news stories that matter, but it's mostly the ones that don't.
Here's a story that does matter.
This is big news.
There's some big news.
It's the biggest news. I'm going to be a dad.
Congratulations, bruh. A couple of people
mate.
saw your post on Instagram.
Yes.
Word got out in the newsroom.
It's out.
It's out.
Cat's out of the bag. That's why I wasn't here last week. We're moving houses. I've been keeping secrets, I guess, kind of from the pod. I was terrified of, I told you, but I was terrified of cooking. I'm just a little bit superstitious and I didn't want to announce the baby before I had the keys to my new house.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm sure Phil told me everything was fine. Everything's above board, but I'm just weird. And I was like, I don't want to tell.
The smallest chance I'm not taking it.
There would just been something weird would have happened the day of the settlement or the day before settlement. I was like, I'm not fucking risking it. We hadn't posted anything. We obviously told our family and close friends the great news, but I was like, we don't need to post on social media. And I apologize to all our beautiful listeners, but I was like, the podcast don't need to know until I have the fucking keys to this thing in my hand. And then we got the keys. So I was like, well, great. We posted about it. Then I missed the pod because I was moving all week.
Yep.
But here we are. I'm going to have a little girl in May.
Little girl?
We're having a little girl. It's fucking loose.
Now, I will ask, I don't expect an answer, but is there names in the works? Is there names in mind?
We have a short list and we've
talking
been...
5, we're talking 3.
We've got two at the moment that we like, but that could go out to sort of 3 to 4 that we're sort of trialing in every day, kind of.
Yeah.
When the missus is like, oh, blank is kicking or whatever.
Yeah. And you see if it feels right. That's a bit of fun.
That's fun. And then we'll get a kind of the couple that we really like, and then I think when she's here, we'll look at her and see what she is. So it's exciting, man. I fucking can't wait. We're over halfway now. We're like 20 fucking 7 weeks.
So gross,
We're
man.
well along. But you obviously found out at the PK race today.
Oh, what?
When I was fucked up. I got some big news.
I got to tell you something,
And Phil, Gabe come here. I got to tell you something. But it's amazing. I can't wait. When we started trying, because we were like, we should start trying. I was like, it's time. We should. I think I want to have a kid.
That's you trying to get a root.
Obviously. I was like, sake. I've been shooting blanks for years. But then we had the conversation and I was like, part of me was like, kind of like doing what I want all the time. I don't know. And then the second Jessie said she was pregnant, I was like, I've been so fucking excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
You saying you were having a kid has like freaked me out. Like I'm like, damn, like I don't want that yet. Like you got a bit of time on me, but like you said, you get a little bit freaked. I mean, mate, you're stoked, it's awesome, but just that thing in the back of your mind, it's like doing what I want is sick.
Yeah.
I think every person experiences that.
For sure, man. And I've been literally doing what I want for
and the rest.
Forever. And I'm like, this is going to be great. Like, I'm so excited. It's weird, like, because I thought that. I was like, oh, fuck, am I going to... And the second she said she was pregnant, we didn't even have a scan or anything. I was like, oh, yes. Like,
that's so sweet,
really exciting. Really, really exciting. So it's been, it's all happening. Bought a house and having a kid. So you can do it. You can fuck around.
If I can do it, you can do it.
If you're out there and all you got to do is... When you turn 30, start having a go for a couple of years when you turn 30 and it'll work out all right. Because that's what I did. I literally fucked around hard forever. And then I got to 30, I was like, you should, all right, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, enough's enough. And it seems to, touch wood, it seems to be working out all right for me. So
all you got to do is be a little bit funny.
Yeah, you just got to be a good guy. And I work kind of, my job's pretty hard.
You bust your ass.
But so that's great, man. And it's not totally related, but then I did kind of think too, because we didn't tell the guys, but I was going to fight at the podcast Royale. I don't think anyone knows that, do they?
I think we told Patreon.
But I said I had to pull out because of a wedding.
You lied to me.
I lied to everyone. Everyone lied. But I was fighting at the podcast Royale. It's kind of related, but the due date for the bub is like the week before or after the fight.
I'm doing it right now. I thought it was a wedding card.
No, it was a baby. Yeah. There's a human child that stopped me from fighting. So I was going to fight. I actually know what's funny. The first person to find out about the pregnancy was Tom Dahl. I told Tom Dahl from the Alpha Blokes before I told my parents or anyone. It was me, Jesse, and Tommy Dahl because I had to ring Tommy and pull out of the fight. Yeah. I was like, I was like, I'm going for a scan. If the scan's all good, I can't fight.
Yeah.
And we were all good on the first scan. Obviously, thank God. Yeah. And I didn't want to fuck them around anymore, so I had to ring Tommy with the good but bad news.
Yeah.
So, So hopefully I'll get to fight in 2026. I'll be reminded. I'll be like, you cost me another win.
Before we talk, another win, fucking oath. Before we talk about what a kind of a job moving in's been, have either of you had to like shoot down any names? Because like an ex's name or something's come up.
Yeah, that's all we did when we first started tossing up names. Anything that I thought of, she was like, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. That was pretty bad. And then everything she'd come up with, I would be like, that is dog shit. So and I said, look, we're just going to have to keep tossing them up and just shoot them down until we get closer. Because the only way we're going to get better at this is if she'd be just throwing them up. I'd be like, what the fuck is that? Yeah. And I'll be like, what about this? And she'd be like, no.
And now you're starting to think it's out of spite. It's like, you probably like this name, but I shut you down.
But we've got a couple that we really like, so we'll see how that goes. That could change too. That could change. But Jessie's been good. She was really sick. She was like the first like 12 weeks. She was fucking sick, man. Like couldn't drink water. Like really fucking crook. I was like, ooh, and you can't do anything. You're just like, there, mate. Do you want some?
I
don't know, like plain toast. I don't know. And then from 12 weeks till now, she's been great. She's killing it now. Yeah. She's going real good. But early on, she was really sick.
Oh, true. That probably made the moving even worse because she would probably not already be able to help. Now she couldn't help at all. Really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even a fully fit, functional woman is just going to get in the way when you're moving houses, and she's pregnant and somewhat hormonal, so it was good because I sort of just went like in one day I took half a day off work and me and one of the blokes got a truck and I was like, we're just doing everything now,
just get it in
so
there,
she can't do anything. So we sort of smashed it, and then there was a couple of tears. She was trying to pack the pantry away. I shouldn't talk shit about her. She's heavily pregnant, but she was trying to pack the pantry away, and I was watching her from the lounge. I was like, do you want my help? Because I could see that it was going really poorly. And then I was like, okay. And then I had to stop her. I was like, you're starting to annoy me now. I can see you're getting upset. You're doing a really bad job.
Yeah.
Let me do it. And then there was tears. And then,
no.
And then she came back and I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, no, it's fine. Just, there's no point you trying to. Yeah. I was like, just let me do it.
Enjoy.
Just kick back. I'll do it. It's fine.
Yeah.
You're really upset. I think they get baby brain. I think it's a real thing. They get actually more retarded. Like they get like full on.
Didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, no, they get. I think it's a thing. You'd have to look up what the actual science is, but they get like full on, just play. But then I don't know if it's a male hormone. I've been having some crazy mental blanks, so I don't know if it's like out of sympathy for her or like I was sitting on the lounge trying to think of what I do, like an end of day message for work, just like a diary thing, and I couldn't think what I did the day before.
Yeah,
I was fucking no, but I even trying to think like 24 hours before, what did we do yesterday? I was sitting on the bed going, is this Alzheimer's? Like or is this like hormones? Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. It was very scary.
I've been having weird, like, I mean, probably not to that extent, but just I've like forgot what I was thinking about like fucking 5 minutes ago and shit like
Years
that.
of drug and alcohol abuse probably done nothing for that as well.
Yeah, probably not the hormones, eh?
Yeah, we'll put it down to hormones for now, but yeah. So, but no, everything's going great, mate. And then obviously moved into the house last week.
Got the fresh fridge.
Gone around and bought a new fridge. How'd you know about the fridge?
You told me you were getting a new fridge.
Yeah, well, I got it.
Yeah,
it's fucking been life altering. Yeah, it went down to the heart. Well, it's a great fridge, but it was just from the Harvey Norman fucking discount centre.
So,
but it's great because we had,
we're
realise
talking ice straight from the front.
No, well, I wanted that, but I couldn't get the wall plumbed up. So I was like, I had a plumber come over straight up and tell me no. But then I have got a nice water filter put in next to the tap. That was like the next best thing that I could do. Yeah. So, but I did have my heart set on like I wanted an ice machine and fucking cold water.
Yeah,
couldn't get it unfortunately, but I did still get a nice fridge. So
that's like the pinnacle of like upper middle class. Like you got a fridge that fucking distributes ice and cold water at all times. I had a fridge that like you would have to fill up the water and put it in and it would still give it. And you're like, this is living. Then I found out people were getting water straight from the fridge without having to fill the cunt up.
That's
you may
insane.
as well be fucking rich. You may as well be a millionaire.
You like one. I mean, that's millionaire. Millionaires have that.
Yeah.
You're on your way. If you can get a fridge that gives you cold water, you kind of
without having to fill it up.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
Well, what else yeah.
They're the type of people.
There's no better way to get water.
No, bro. No fucking way. Not having to think about it. Like, sometimes I have to resort to the tap. I'm still buying bottles of water.
Yeah.
That was against my will at the start. The missus was a water bottle buyer.
Yeah.
And now that I always have them, I'm like kind of caved.
We went and invested in a couple of nice, 1 litre glass things that you fill up and then keep it. So we have 2 of them. I do want to get a third and just have cold ones they're in the fridge at all times.
Yeah.
That's as close as I am at the moment, but I do aspire one day to have the plumbed fridge.
That's I made it territory, 100%.
When I get, you'll notice me getting real snooty. The wanker meter will go up significantly when I get a plumbed fridge. You'll be able to tell straight away.
I won't tell anyone I made it, but there will be signs.
There will be signs. I'll be a complete cocksucker. Must have got his fridge plumbed.
Upgrade to a Ranger.
Yes, I'll get a big Raptor.
Raptor, sorry.
A big Raptor. And get the fridge plumbed up. Be a proper fat. Sorry, I've been in the heat today. I didn't think that.
Fat piece of shit.
So, yeah, big dickhead. I nearly let it slip.
It's the heat, man.
I've been in the sun all day. It's the hormones in the sun.
Bruh. So we're recording this on the Tuesday. Fucking going to bed last night was taught. You probably have aircon in the. Did you sleep in the new joint?
Bruss, it's got ducted.
Yeah.
Oh my mother! I didn't know it had ducted.
You don't even
this
know.
Is back to real estate agents being bad at their jobs. The house has ducted aircon. The chick didn't know who sold it to us.
Yeah.
Whether or not that could have charged me,
Affected the price.
potentially.
Ooh.
She didn't know it had 2 bathrooms, even though it's only got 3 rooms in the house and one of them is the 3rd bath. She didn't know that. On her first inspection, she jerried onto it later, but she had already been in negotiations with us. So, she didn't know that it had ducted and that it had a second bathroom.
Yeah, wow.
I was like, you are not good at your job.
Did I get a deal here?
I don't know if but I was like, damn, yous aren't great. But yeah, going to bed last night was pleasant.
Was for you, fucking mate, torture for me. I was sweating my hole out. Normally I'll run a sheet. I was running no sheet. Woke up in the middle of the night just sweating.
One of them ones.
A fan isn't enough, bro.
We're getting a southerly tonight, and I believe it's going to be 22 tomorrow.
Good,
so
bro.
let's pray for that southerly. Big storm, I think.
Thank fuck.
I think it was 39 where I was today.
Yeah.
And I felt. I don't know.
In it today?
I was fucking well and truly in it. We just invested in it. I just got long sleeve shirts. So I couldn't look any gayer now.
Yeah.
I'm repping, so I've got a big bucky. I'm repping a big broad brim bucket
Long
hat.
bucky, yeah.
I'm now repping high vis long sleeve. Zinc on the nose at 7 a.m. That's what it is.
Yep.
I'm sun smart.
Yeah.
Kill me. Sue me.
I mean,
Sue me.
you don't see it with scaffies, but tradies, a lot of times no shirt because it's just too hot. But you're going reverse with
the builders on site where I was today, the chippies were shirtless. One of my boys was shirtless on top of the scaff. I said, you do as you please, obviously, but that's fucking nuts.
Yeah, you will not be
It was
suing me for that.
39 degrees. I was like, you're fucked and off your head, cunt.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Really, really uncomfortable. Many drink breaks. We've got I've got a couple of big what do you call them?
I've seen them. I saw you were doing some scaff work not far from me. Or
Yeah,
somewhere
we had a job just around the corner.
I saw the thing on the back.
So
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the big drinks cooler.
Yeah.
Big 20 litre drinks cooler. So I go and buy a bag of ice in the morning and we fill that up at the nearest tap and it keeps the boys going. But yeah, it's fucking unpleasant to say the least.
Dog shit, bro.
Dog shit.
One
more funny thing about the house that happened just on the banks. So Phil from PK Mortgages, obviously a legend. He can only do so much.
He only do his job.
He connects you with the bank. Then you have to still deal with some dealings with the banks. And banks are banks.
Banks are wanks.
Banks will always be banks.
Yep.
And I had this fucking retard from, I won't name the bank that I'm with, but I had one of their retards contact me directly just to welcome me. So Phil, everything's done and we're settled and great. So Phil's the man. Everything's good. Then this fucking dickhead rings me to say, welcome to our bank. I hope settlement went well. Good luck with the move. If there's anything we can do, let us know. And I said, actually, there is. I said, we need to, if possible, because we pay our mortgage weekly. I said, if possible, can we please change the day that it's debited from my account? Because my partner and I get paid on Wednesdays.
Yep.
The current debit day is a Monday. I was like, can we change it to a Thursday? Because that would be great. Money in, money out. I don't have to. Exactly.
Yep.
And they go, yeah, we can do that. It's going to cost you $200. I said, I beg your fucking pardon.
What?
And I'd been moving all day in the heat.
Yeah.
So I was not in the mood. And I said, no, it won't. And
Did
she
ya?
goes, yeah. And she goes, I said, that won't be happening. And she goes, oh, well, it's in your terms and conditions. I said, that's great. I said, you're obviously in front of a computer. I said, do you want to quickly look up how much interest you're about to get off me over the next 30 years on the loan you just gave me? I said, we just got over $500,000 off us. You can tell me how much interest you get and you want to charge me another 200 to change the days. I said, she goes, I don't have the authority to change it. I said, will you speak to someone who does? And you get back to me.
Oh, putting the foot
Mate,
down,
I was fucking. I said, I'm sorry, I'm not having a go at you, but I said, you need to talk to someone who can waive this fee because I said it's not happening.
Yeah.
2 days later, oh, we waived the fee for you. I was like, of course, you $200
Yeah.
to change the debit day.
How much work can that be?
I said, is there $200 of labour in it?
Tick.
I said, is there explain to me why it costs $200? Oh, it's in your terms and conditions. I said, no, that's getting waived, mate. You're not doing that. You fucking rude cunt, mate. Doesn't that? It bothered me, man. And I'd been moving all day in the heat. I was in the lift. I was like, I hope this doesn't lose reception because you need to hear this. I've just stepped in the lift. Can you hear me all right? She goes, yeah. I said, sweet. That's not happening.
Yeah.
I was like, you fucking rude cunt.
Yeah.
You ever try and charge me $200 to change a day, you fucking take my money off me.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck you. Oh, man. It's annoying me talking about it.
Yeah.
Fucking quick. I rang Phil. I got straight off the phone to her and I rang Phil. I was
All
like, do you
cranky.
believe these cunts? And he goes, they what? And I was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
He's like, mate, are they serious? I said, don't worry. I yelled at him.
I'll let them know.
And then they rang me back and said, yeah, we've changed the day for you. I said, thank you.
Now, you're
Now,
well...
delete my number.
You're well within your right to do that. What's unfortunate about that is it shows that Karens have a point. Not that you were being one, but it goes to show that if you kick up enough of a stink,
Yes.
they will roll over.
Of course they will.
Yeah.
Of course they will.
Especially when you so clearly point out, it's like, you're going to make this much off me, prick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Move
But
this
you can whinge and win with big business. And also part of me,
Winch and win's good.
I'm with the Karens.
Yeah.
Because like, fuck these cunts.
Oh, especially for that much money, bro.
Fuck these, like, fuck them.
Yeah.
Like, they shouldn't, even like this, I connected my internet to Telstra, and the guy that works for Telstra has been amazing. I've seen the same guy for our business bank phones.
Mm-hmm.
He's been great. And then I connected our internet, didn't realize it's included in our strata. So I didn't need it. I had to go back in the next day and disconnect my internet. And I thought, oh, that's going to be an inconvenience. And then I thought, it's Telstra. Fuck them.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
no, it's not an inconvenience. He doesn't care. It's not his money. Fuck Telstra.
Yeah.
So I just went immediately, and then I was like, I have to cancel that straight away. And they're like, oh, okay, what happened? I was like, I don't need it.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay.
Fair
I was like, fuck them. Like, fuck everyone.
Well, you got to draw the line at like Macca's employees and shit, though. You know what I mean?
Obviously, the employee should not be the target of your ire, of your vitriol. The employee is just an employee. The business, just if you ever are Karening up, just it's not them.
Yeah.
You're going after the business. Your issue is with the body corporate, not the fucking
You
the
can
guy
dig
behind
your
the
heels
counter.
in, but just make sure you're not spraying an individual.
That would be exactly.
Yeah.
And I do have to I remind myself because I get carried away as I just did, and I pull myself back and go, I do apologize. I'm not actually. I know this isn't your policy, but please talk to someone who can do something about this
because I'm not paying for the car.
because it's making me mad.
Yeah.
It's making me real
I don't know
mad.
if you know how hot it is or what I just spent my day doing,
Yes.
but I am not in the mood for this shit.
And my poor missus trying to pack the pantry away, and that's not going real well either.
She's crying now.
And you need to waive this fee, or I'm going to fucking go nuclear. So talk to someone who has the authority to do that, and get back to me. Thank you. Have a great day. So it's been a lot happening. It's all been happening, but it's all great. Everything's great. It's cool to own something. Because I never thought I would. Kind of own it. Well,
Yeah.
the bank. I mean, the fucking bank owns it, don't they, really? But I got my $200.
That's a W, bro.
I'm well in a hole, but I got my 200, so that's good. And Vegas in fucking 4 weeks. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's exciting.
So that'll be one final hurrah for sure.
Yeah, geez, I'm sure you'll make that worth it. Go in for another one of the top 3 fucking hangovers, I imagine.
If I get one of them over there, because last year was quite funny. I didn't get that sick. Put that down to whatever you will. I didn't get that hungover over there. If I get one of the ones I've had over the Christmas break over there, it could ruin the trip. So I do need to be careful.
Yeah.
Maybe keep the fluids up.
You're experienced, mate.
Yeah, well, I thought that, but these two rocked me to my core.
You don't feel like you've done anything differently?
Oh, they went pretty hard.
Yeah.
They were pretty fucking big sessions. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll just have to, I don't know, listen to my body, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
What's been happening with you, mate? It feels like you have 1 week off and it feels like it's been like a month.
I know, bro. It feels
it's
like
fucking wild.
Yeah, we don't talk, so we can catch up here, really. Something fucked up about me is I've been really loving, like, the digital horses. I've been betting
Trackside.
on Trackside all the time.
You're on a slippery slope. We need a betting sponsor for you. You need to get. We need some credits with someone that you can fucking punt.
And I went all right on it, just like picking a few and that. Oh, like the money ends up going into something else, but I've been having a lot of fun, which is ridiculous. But because I don't care to study horses, I'm like, that's a funny name. I'm gonna bet on it.
That's all I do when I bet on horses.
And it's even better when they win.
I mean, you would have seen the photo in the newsroom, but I hit another zero after a stake. It's unbeatable.
That has cost me. That photo cost me. I went to West like after that.
Mate, it's the same system I played with Phil when I hit it. It's the same system I played the time before that when I hit it, and it's the same system I played the time before that
I'm not
when
going
I
to
hit
chop house. That's my issue.
You got to go and get a fat steak.
Yeah.
I smoked a bit of weed before the steak.
Okay.
And then I didn't drink any alcohol, but my consciousness was altered.
Yep,
I think you have to alter it in some way. You can't be even just have too much caffeine or something.
Yep.
And then yeah. I can't, like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I had fucking $30 on it.
So annoying.
Or $20. I won like fucking $700.
Bruh.
It was fucking nuts.
Were you playing that one where it gives you extra multipliers and shit?
No. It was just the normal roulette, like the normal roulette upstairs.
Or literally the one where it's real.
The automated actual roulette machine.
Yep.
I don't know what to say. The system, I can't wait to do it in Las Vegas. I'm going to really road test it.
Well, you're going to have to get a nice steak because maybe Chop House is the charm.
Well, we are going to go for a nice steak, and then I'm fucking taking my money I'm going to
all on zero, sir.
Yeah, everything, one spin. But the system's been road tested. It's passed all the tests. It's ready to be taken out in the wild.
I saw you post that and I literally said, fuck this cunt. Like I said it.
You should say that. Yeah. It's honestly fuck me.
It's so annoying,
It's
bro.
fucking would be annoying, bro. Yeah. I don't know. I just win.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to say.
I went to West for a feed on the weekend. Maybe Australia Day. Yeah. And then me and the missus were like, we'll go play some blackjack and that. And we got up and down on that. We got up like $200. I said to Miss, should we take that out? And she goes, I don't know. Beauty went back down to zero.
Beautiful.
But between that, I was like, I'm going to jump on roulette a couple times and just like put a few on. I was covering the zero every time. Yeah. Like, I got to cover zero. Fucking had nothing.
No, you don't cover it every spin. I'll show you the system in detail, and I will post the system in the Daily Blue newsroom. Maybe that's Patreon, actually. Maybe I shouldn't be.
I don't know if we can be charging for gambling tips.
I'll give you guys, you know what? No, they do need to get. I wouldn't be giving them if I didn't think I was in a position to.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, this system is been good to me.
Yeah.
And I want to share it.
So it's got to be like a foolproof vlog. It's like, all right, where you start.
I will take you. I will do a vlog.
Yeah.
From the chop house to the system to me hitting a zero.
All right, I'm coming, and now this is a business expense. So now that's some fucking.
So
good
we can really
chop
fucking punt too. So I can really get a nice steak. And I can really fucking up my bets.
Yeah.
For work. Oh fuck.
Pod life, baby.
Pod life. The broad umbrella of content expenses. Yeah. So you got a trackside problem?
I do. I think I'm up on trackside. I don't bet heaps. I put like fucking $10 on.
But you just go a crazy name that's paying $12.
Yeah. I thought I had a system which was like the number 8's always going to place. It banged for me twice and then it stopped banging, and I was like, all right, that doesn't work.
Okay.
But then I picked a couple of fun names, and that was good. While I was at West on the weekend, I was in like a funny predicament. I left the missus at the table. I'm going to go to the toilet. I need to do a shit. In this one, there was only one cubicle and like one place to piss. And I've walked in and someone's in the cubicle. I'm like, well, I'm just going to piss. And so I was done pissing, but he walks out of the cubicle. I'm like, I need to go in there.
Yeah, you need to, yeah.
So I just like kept fake pissing until like he left. And then walked in.
Yeah, because it's kind of weird to go straight in.
Yeah, I had to fake it. Like, I just hated every minute of it. I was like, I need to go, man, but I'm going straight in after you. I can't let you know I'm doing that.
It's a handy skill to have. Like it happens. You have to. I've probably told the story, but Anthony Minicello did it to me.
Yep.
Like he was fake pissing. I know he was fake pissing.
There's no piss coming.
It can't have been. I was there for ages. I was like, I'll outlast it. I got to wait.
That popped into my head when I was doing it.
Yeah. So, I mean, even the greats do it.
Yeah.
It's fine. You have to, there's a time and a place for fake pissing. You're well within your rights to do it.
Because, like, I was just about to wrap off. It's like, if I step away and then, like, watched, like, just that waiting period, like, intentionally waiting for him to get out, it would have became obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You got to do what you got to do, really.
Yeah, man. Fuck. Even just, isn't it wild just hanging a shit next to another person? Like, there's that much. That thought came to me. I was in a public, was it? I can't remember where I was. I think I was in Market Town or something in Newey. And I was like, it's time to drop the kids off. And then I was sitting there, and there's a bloke next to me, and he could hear my bowel movements. I could hear his. And you can see each other's feet.
Yep.
It's wild. Laying cable next to a, I mean, it'll never not be funny.
No, fuck no.
Especially when someone's like battling or farting heaps loud.
The farts and the groans, bro. Bro, I've heard some oldies going through it. You go in a shopping centre, you're guaranteed to hear an old fella just like shitting his literal guts out.
I have a video on my phone, but it's not what I intended it to be. When like Vegas last year, and it was me and my mate, and we'd gone. I didn't realize he was in the cubicle next to me. At the end of this was the day we flew home.
He's normally in the same one at that point.
Obviously, not normally in different cubicles. No, and I just heard this spray, and I was laughing quietly because I had barely had any sleep, and you're just delirious, like
little giggle.
Funny stuff's just funnier.
Yeah.
And then I heard his laugh because we hadn't really eaten anything for a few days. It was just tap ass, and then I've gone off, and we were both just spraying these toilets next to each other and cackling. And then I got my phone out and tried to film it, but it's only like the back end of us just laughing, all pink faced in this toilet. But we were just demolishing these toilets.
That's hilarious.
It was very crook.
That's a golden memory. Just sitting next to your boy, both just going spray for spray,
just
both pissing yourself
really
laughing.
Unwell. It's just absolutely pounding the porcelain. Yeah, good time. Well, more to come.
Well, yeah.
More to come this year.
Run it back.
Let's run it back. Let's go back to back.
Come with me. Make it a tradition. Did you listen to the Hottest 100?
Ah, yeah. Glad we got onto this.
Yep.
That shit's fucking shit. It's gone. I mean,
I know, especially for you.
It's got to be an age thing. We went to my mate's house for a swim in his pool, and I did take some mushrooms and just frolicked. I didn't have anything to drink, but I had some mushies and frolicked in the water. And I was listening. I'm having like moments of like unbelievable clarity. I've been like smoking a little bit, when I'm off the drink, I'm smoking a little bit of weed or like take some mushies, and I just have these moments of clarity. Like it just seems unbelievably clear. And I'm listening to this music, and it's like whoever it is, if it's Amyl and the Sniffers or the fucking June Rats or the fucking Bong fucking smokers or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like that genre in particular to me just typifies Triple J listeners, and it's just fucking shit, man. Musically, lyrically, just that stuff bothers me. That like
why? Tell me why. Like what do you mean lyrically?
The chord progressions. Melodically, it's just yelling. It's always just like. I think the chats are the ones that typify it for me, and they're funny.
Oh, the pub feed guys.
I'm on smoker. Leave me. It's just yelling. There's no real. The chord progressions are so basic. The drums are. None of it really sounds in tune.
Okay.
It doesn't seem overly talented. The lyrics, all of it lyrically are fucking. I sound like a wanker here, but I'm just like.
No, yeah, you do.
The music fucking bothers me, eh? And then I was listening to the countdown. It felt like every second song was another band doing the same thing.
Okay.
It fucking sucks, man.
Yeah.
It sucks. And then it was Charlie XCX, who's just a coked out pommy slut.
Yeah, the girls like her.
Yeah, so I was just like, it's just going from that to that. And I know it's just an age thing, but I was like, this countdown is one of the worst.
Yep.
I'm sure everyone's saying that every year, but I was like, this fucking sucks.
Well, you're definitely saying it every year.
I'm saying it every year, so I can't. I could be the only one. I doubt it.
No, well, I mean, I saw how well you posted, mate. You're not the only one thinking
blows, man. And then the presenters, and then you don't get a break because you go from shit song to fucking amateur. They're amateurs.
Bruh.
They are atrocious, man. They can't speak. Every second word is or like, or they're awful, bro. Yeah, we're fucking shit. Bro, we're shit podcasters. I'm a scaffolder. You're fucking you're a lab. That's not our job. These people are broadcasting on national radio and they can't convey a thought. They're retards. They fucking suck.
let me chime in real quick.
Gabe, go. I'm sorry. They fire me up, man. They're shit, bro. They're shit.
No, just to epitomise, like you said, I think I don't listen to the radio. But
no one does.
And everyone's going, Triple J isn't what it used to be. It's woke. It's blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, people are exaggerating. They're not.
No.
I'd turn it on. I was on the way to me fucking Misso sisters and I was like getting a feed. I don't know what song I was up to, but they did a little call in between. And the first thing these people said was like, yeah, we're doing a sausage sandwich and we got the gluten-free options. I was like, are you kidding? Like you're flexing gluten-free on a radio. I get that's a normal thing, but that's just like the epitome of what people say
It's
this
like a
is.
joke.
Yeah.
Like it's like you just, are they playing into the stereotype? Is that
It
just what you-
feels like it. It does feel like
Yeah,
it.
they just like, and I just feel, I don't know, man. Like people my age listening, like I did used to listen to Triple J sometimes in the background, but you'd have people like whoever the presenters were
Likable.
Likeable.
Who were the OG guys that everyone used to
Matt
like?
and Alex.
Yeah.
Matt
Is
and
one
Alex.
of them a brown
But-
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Curly
Yeah.
hair.
Matt or Alex, I don't know which one. But, no, Matt O'Con.
People
But-
like them. I remember people really liking those
But
guys.
even like they were, it's meant to be like a music station, and the presenters know about music. Now all they do is like that fucking slaps.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a banger.
Yeah.
Like they don't know anything about music.
That
They're
song
just-
was so brat.
Yeah, they're fuckwits. They're fucking idiots. And I don't know why it bothers me because I don't even listen to the station. But I was just like, this
It's
is...
because you hold the countdown like with so many great memories. Like it was a core part of growing up in Australia.
For sure. Just
Yeah.
getting right up it on Australia Day. That's a separate issue. Not getting the Australia Day issue. Don't care, whatever.
Yep.
But like getting right up the cunt on Australia Day and having the countdown and like good songs on.
And genuinely thinking like it's the
The-
gay
the
stereotype,
number
but
one-
going like should have been high, like and believing it.
And
like,
number one was like, who's going to be number one?
Yeah.
I didn't even listen to the top 10.
Yep.
I don't care.
Yep.
But I don't know, is that just an age thing or is it genuinely getting shit?
This is what I think.
Interested to know. Would love some dial-ins on the matter.
Yep.
Would love I know it's going to be 2 weeks old by the time we talk about it, but would love some dial-ins on the matter. Weigh in, guys.
This actually we should just clear this up for our international listeners. Triple J Host 100. It's like people vote for their favorite songs for the year, and they do a countdown every year.
Yeah, and it's government-run radio on the ABC. Triple J is an ABC radio station. So
Most of you's fucking know.
But it's meant to be like a musical democracy.
Yeah.
And in years gone by, it's been really good at like really good launch pad for like fucking Aussie artists and people to like getting number one would like
Matter.
If you weren't already big, it mattered a lot to your
Yeah.
career. If you weren't already a big artist and you got number one or in the top 10, it would be really good for your career. Now it seems worthless and gay.
Well, it's always sucks when there's like not an Aussie up there. But
Yes.
then again, I don't know, maybe it's just been a bad year for Aussie music. I will say I did tip the number one song. And
Fuck, you're punting a bit.
oh no, I didn't actually bet on it.
Why not?
I should have. It was paying $1.60. If it was paying a bit more, I fucking would
You
have.
just put more you put on, the more you win.
Yeah. But that's Chapel Roan. That chick, like, she's massive. She's a talent. I'm not like mad that chick won, but like, just the whole vibe around the.
Did they get her on?
No, of course they didn't.
So they did it. So I don't know who Chapel Roan is. I'm assuming she big.
I only
She
knew
American.
who she was a while ago.
No
Yeah.
idea. But the same thing happened when did Doja Cat win it last year?
Yeah, they wouldn't have got a hold of
But
her.
but that's what I mean, mate. It just like cheapens. Like this is meant to be this like big prestigious thing.
At least convince us it matters to
Yeah,
them.
and exactly.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. And
Yeah.
they did it last year. I'm assuming they did the same thing this year. They announced it, they played the song, and then they went back to the presenters and they're like, we couldn't get
All
her
right,
on.
let's run it back from number 100. Like, just do it again.
It stinks.
Yeah.
It stinks, and it bothers me.
I think I was looking up a couple of old ones. It was good do you remember when like Chet Faker, Talk is Cheap?
Yes.
Like that was kind of a
Flume.
good year. When Flume's up there, good because he's Aussie as well, and he
Exactly.
pretends it matters to him.
I think it
would have
I don't know.
initially.
Dom Dollar is kind of doing that now. He's like, this is so good, man. It's like, come on, bro. You fucking got residencies in Las Vegas, isn't it? I mean, but maybe it is. They're Aussie artists, and they probably
Grew
the
up
same ilk.
listening.
Exactly, and like so, it probably does to them. They are probably being sincere.
Yeah.
But it just like, and I don't know, man. I think I'm concerned too that it's like, is this a reflection of what the kids are listening to, and is this what they like? Because if it is, it's fucking shit.
Yes, it is. Also, I'm under the impression that I don't think their demographic has changed. It's us aging out of it.
Absolutely.
So it's like maybe their demographic was always 18 to 24.
Yes.
Or something. And it's like, so when you're that age, it's the maddest thing ever. And the
Yes.
second you're out of it,
Yes, it sucks.
but they don't change with their audience.
Yes.
The audience just changes out of what their demographic's always been.
yeah, so there would have been people
know
older
what I mean?
saying the same thing.
When we were enjoying it.
Exactly.
That's what I think it
Correct.
is.
You're 100% right. And
Yeah.
it's the same. Like every generation thinks the one after
Their
it is
stuff
sucks
sucks
and
and-
they're soft. And I'm just getting to that age now where I'm like, I'm going to be 33 this year. And yes, unfortunately, I think everyone's gay and soft.
What the fuck happened to me,
It's
man?
just what, and I'm sure my dad and his mates thought I was gay and soft. And now I think everyone else is gay and soft.
Yeah.
And the cycle will, my daughter will think the next generation's gay and soft.
Yeah.
And here we go. So
big
I'm just
gay
at that
soft
age, and you'll get there too. And you'll get there too.
I'm not. I can.
You're not quite there yet, but it'll
No,
happen, man.
I know I'm not, but like there's signs. There's definitely signs happening
man.
for me.
It just sort of creeps up, and then
Especially
one day
hanging out with you.
One day, exactly. I'm just becoming more jaded
I
by the
say something
day.
like, "Damn, Bluey's fucking right."
Yeah, you would have never said that.
I look at my own clothes. I'm like,
You start getting like,
"Damn, I need to fucking go to Vinny's or some shit." No, TK Maxx.
Oi. All I'm wearing right now, TK Maxx. I think these were $30,
And our
they're
merch.
Volcom. They are Volcom.
Yeah.
And our merch.
Yeah, nice.
And that's all I'll do now forever. That is all I'll do. Outstanding. Anything else of note?
Not too much a no for me, mate. I think that's pretty much it. What else did I have in here? Nah, Trackside, Pretend to Piss, Triple J. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, nice. There was a. It's not even that good. I was at the gym. Nah, that's not even that funny.
What about before we get into news? I'd love to hear your opinion on. Brad and I touched on it last week. A little bit of the Trump rally and Elon Musk like chucking up some salutes.
It's not great, but I'm gonna put it down to him just being autistic.
Yeah.
Like he's not how funny is it you can be simultaneously the world's wealthiest man and the world's most awkward uncool man?
Yeah.
Because he is just constantly just making a goose out of himself. Like he's just awkward. And I suppose when you're that intelligent, you're gonna be there's going to be trade-offs. And unfortunately, if you're that smart and successful, you're probably a weird cunt. That's just what it is. But then the worst part is these nerds are normally sheltered away in the back.
It in a
just
basement.
doing programming and coding in basements and still doing really, really well, but they're not in the public eye. And Musk, unfortunately, has...
Unfortunately for everyone.
Unfortunately for everyone that's fucking got to see it, he's got a taste of the spotlight.
Yeah.
He's chummy with Rogan, now he's off Trump's hip.
Yeah.
He's got a taste of the spotlight and he's just ballsing it up every chance. He's a weirdo, bro.
Yeah.
He's a fucking lame weirdo.
He's extreme.
And I know he's a billionaire, but he's a lame weirdo.
But there's people who are dumb enough to think he's actually cool because he hangs around these people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yes.
the whole like red pill guys like think Elon Musk is sick. Hey, rich, successful, genius.
Yes.
I can't deny any of that.
Obviously.
Weird guy.
Yeah, and not cool.
And not cool.
Very uncool.
Yeah. The idea, and I know this is happening somewhere, they're like someone just has like Elon Musk as their like screensaver on their phone.
There would be a million
Bro.
hustlers.
It's the lamest shit ever. It's like if you have like Elon Musk, like there's dudes out there with Elon Musk
There's
or like
heaps of them,
Andrew
bro.
Tate, like as their fucking background on their phone. Like I used to have like rappers and shit, and like that's gay.
Yeah.
If you have like Tate or Musk as a background on your phone, that's insane. Change that shit to LeBron, bro. Make it someone sick.
I'm just thinking about how funny it is. Like, it's obviously the guy is an amazing entrepreneur, but it's almost cancelled out by how fucking weird he is.
You shouldn't want to be like him.
No. You should aspire to have less money and more like people skills and like more like just, I don't know, not be as weird.
Like just because they're in the same demographic, like at least someone could argue to me that Andrew Tate is cool. You know what I mean?
It would be way easier to make that argument. Like, obviously, Musk has more money than anyone. Obviously, that comes with some merit. But he threw up a fucking Nazi salute and he didn't even realize he was doing it. Do you know? Like,
You're also right. Like I don't want to defend Elon Musk by any means. I don't think he should have done that. But I don't believe he's a Nazi.
no, what he is, he's a freak who has no rhythm and didn't know what to do with his arms.
Yeah.
And got excited because lots of people were cheering and he's like, I better do something. It's almost like a dab.
Yeah.
But it's like a reverse dab and he threw out a fucking high. I'm doing it now.
I think you clip that.
Don't clip that. Don't clip that.
I think you're right. I think he might have been trying to dab. And
But he got confused and
which way it goes.
Which has his skull again? Oh, gosh, stop it.
Use your pointer if you're going to do it.
he's unfortunately, I don't think he was signed up a Nazi symbol, although he is South African.
Yeah.
They haven't got the greatest history in that area. He's just a weird freak.
Maybe we're idiots, but it would surprise me if he came out to be a real Nazi.
I would be surprised.
Yeah. Like, are
I
we
would be
idiots?
surprised.
Like, he did the sign, but like, it's just, I'm not convinced that's a purposeful act.
No, but I mean, who knows? Like, in my books, he's just a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
He's just an awkward weirdo.
I'm glad I asked.
Yeah, so am I. I'm glad we got to the bottom of that.
Man, you have 1 week off the pod and you miss all the fucking big news.
Well, I haven't been on Facebook or anything either, so I'm only like,
Oh, you still going strong?
yeah, it's done.
Yeah,
I'm never going back.
nice.
Instagram's done. I can log into Instagram to post, like when we post the pod, I'll log in to chuck a story. It's done.
Yeah.
Real, never again.
good
The rot is done. I don't know what's happening. It's great.
Yeah.
I can just fucking worry about what's going on in my house now.
Well, you're still forgetting shit.
Well, yeah, that's concerning. But I can hopefully get that dealt with too. I can hopefully fucking sort that out.
Yeah, you, for a split moment where I didn't have service, you inspired me, and then I got home.
Got it back.
And I was like,
You'll get there one day and you realise it's a fucking waste of time. Yeah, except not for Daily Blue content. That's
like and
great.
subscribe.
That's worth having. News.
Let's do it. All right, here's a bit of lighthearted fun.
Oh, geez.
Angry husband bashes wife's manager with shovel after she complains. A fuming husband really dug himself into a hole after his wife vented about her boss. Deciding the best handle on the situation was to whack the guy in the head with a shovel.
From behind.
Yeah,
Jesus
bruh.
Christ.
It's all caught on camera. A man strolls into a supermarket in Brazil on Saturday, casually browses the shovels, picks his weapon of choice, and then ambushes the unsuspecting manager from behind with a vicious strike.
Those hot-blooded South Americans.
Now, do we think his wife might have embellished a story here?
There's every chance.
The amount of time that my missus come home and tell me about her annoying coworker, that I'm like, I bet you did something.
Probably. She just did that for no reason. Yeah. She just said that for no. You didn't do anything to provoke the situation.
I've learned
I'm gonna
to
go
not-
hit this guy with a shovel.
Yeah. I've learned to not say that point of view anymore.
Was it as bad as you're saying? Did that actually happen?
Yeah, yeah.
No, but that's what he meant.
That's
I could
the
tell
point.
that's what he meant.
All right, I got to go KO this guy then.
Give me a shovel. I'm gonna knock this motherfucker out.
That's a psychopath also. That's unless he said she literally sexually assaulted him. Her.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't know what he said.
Yeah.
We don't know what the claims were.
It wasn't exactly a spur of a moment decision. The guy strolled around with a shovel for a while, waited for the manager to get distracted on his phone, and then swing hard at the victim's head.
Jesus.
The old coward shovel.
The old cow shovel. Fucking hell.
TMZ using the dug deep thing again. Good on ya.
TMZ, you fuckwits.
The suspect's wife, who worked at the store, reportedly complained about this particular manager to her husband. The victim suffered injuries to his head, ear, and sustained hearing loss. Fuck. He was advised to file a statement at the station, and the police are now investigating. There's that.
That's fucking not great.
No.
Although I can think of a few managers
You
I
fantasize about.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind fucking hitting with a shovel.
Yeah.
Full noise in the back of the heads.
Fucking boss.
Bang. Got that.
Yeah. Dumb decision. I don't get how people really do that shit. You'd have to be fuming, and I don't imagine getting that. How do you get that mad about something? Unless it's literally assault.
I get it all the time. I get they sitting here talking about the Triple J Hottest 100.
Yeah.
I want to hit the Triple J presenters in the head with a shovel.
When they're not looking. Give them hearing loss.
Bang.
How do you feel about the song now?
Yeah.
Fucking tuna sandwich.
Can't hear it. That slaps.
Principal arrested after hosting party filled with 100 students and booze at her home. We got another female educator.
What the fuck?
All the stories seem to be about chick educators just getting into their work these days.
That is a pisser. Florida, of course.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Of course.
Yeah, 47-year-old principal at a school in Florida was arrested for having an alcohol-filled party at her home. Where over
100. That's a fucking rager.
Yeah.
100 kids and some piss.
making up for lost time, maybe. The incident unfolded January 19th this year. Police responded to a report from a house party discovering minors were wearing matching T-shirts and consuming alcohol from coolers.
Yes.
One student was so intoxicated they suffered an alcohol-related medical emergency on the lawn, requiring an intervention from the fire rescue.
Soft cock.
Weird port of call, like fire.
They hit him with a hose. This kid's spewing. And the boy's like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. No cold showers. Get this up, yeah.
Just fucking douse him with a hose.
The principal is charged with child neglect, contributing to the delinquency of a minor, and holding an open house party after she was turning off the outdoor lights while emergency services were attending to the student.
That's sick.
And then there was like another chick teacher there as well, who was like 45.
Oh no!
Yeah.
45, the rest of the scene, similar charges.
Yeah.
Delinquency of a minor. That's fucking great.
It's
you know, those are the teachers. Those teachers are obviously, there's a couple of young blokes there that they're trying to fuck as well.
yeah, yes, dude.
Have to be.
You
I'd be very surprised if they weren't looking to molest a couple of those young boys. I'd be real surprised if there was a couple they didn't have their eye on a couple of those young, couple of the football boys.
Yeah. I would be
A couple of young student athletes.
equally as surprised if there wasn't a couple young boys there looking to get molested.
Duh. Obviously, a couple of those young studs are looking to get
Get their shit
looking to get
molested.
SA'd.
It's like the great shift, bro. What happened? Like, it used to be dudes getting in trouble for this, and at least the news I'm consuming, it's just chicks now.
It always seems to be females, and they're always smoking hot.
Pardon me, I need a drink. It's hot chick
Always
teachers.
hot older Lisa Ann types.
Yeah, shout out Lisa, right?
Whoever that is.
She's been walking
It's
out.
always, I don't know, unless they're like, it's probably, you know what, it's just the ones you hear about.
Yeah.
Like, they're the ones that make the news.
Yeah.
But it seems,
Well, no one wants to hear about an ugly teacher molesting a kid.
no, it's a tragedy. They should go to jail.
Yeah, this is a story
It's
of triumph.
it just seems to be, I'd love to see the numbers behind it.
Yeah.
What's the hard data? Like, are women leading the charge here? Because it's just wild. Because when it's a dude, it's just it's instantly not funny and it's creepy. But when it's a hot older chick, you're like, yeah, nice.
This is funny and awesome,
It's
and
funny
that
and
is just the way it is.
good on the boys. I suppose because it's like predatory when the guys are doing it.
Yeah.
But when like it's a hot older, it's still predatory. But we're just like, nah, it's sick.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terribly
It's
funny.
got to be the age old, like, making up for lost time, doesn't it? Like, maybe they were like fat in high school and then they kind of got hot, maybe got a bit of surgery or something.
Yeah, it's wild to throw that's a big party. 100 of the kids.
I don't even like. I can't stop thinking about that. Like, that's stupidity.
What
like,
the
in what word
fuck
do
would you want to party with the kids?
to molest them?
Oh, yeah. Duh. Obviously.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they were like the seniors. I guess there's nothing technically wrong with that if they're over the age. Well, in America, there actually is.
They've got to be
It's
21.
21, right?
Yeah,
Isn't it?
none of those, they would have all been underage.
Yeah. This one time, a teacher of mine, bloke teacher, like, I was so stupid in high school where I didn't realize my teachers were just humans. Like,
Yeah.
I just kind of viewed them as an authority figure who
Yeah,
didn't
well, that's,
exist when I
that's
wasn't
normal.
there.
That's
Yeah.
completely normal.
But I wish I just knew they were just people now. And like, one time when we were in year 12, we just saw one of the head teachers just out at the pub, like, drunk, smoking a cig. And I was like, like, my world just came in.
What the fuck?
And he was kind of a cool teacher. And like, I felt like I had something over him after like seeing that.
Saw him smoking a cigarette.
But like, obviously not. Like,
No.
he's just a dude with a job.
Yeah.
But I was like, I've seen you smoking cigs. Like, oh, what am I going to just like
Get the
snitch on him and fire him?
Get
Like,
the fuck away from me. Don't fucking talk to me out in public.
yeah. Shout out Mr. Coakley. Short headline for you, Blue. There she blows. Drug cartels hiding shitloads of cocaine in fake whales.
That's creative.
International drug traffickers are building high-tech fake marine animals such as whales to mask underwater vessels amid increasingly brazen efforts to smuggle illicit shipments into Australia.
Wow.
I'm reading heaps better this pod.
You're on fire.
I've got to give myself a pat on the
Gambling
back when I
more, reading well.
can. Maybe they coincide.
Top comment from our boy Andrew Hamilton on that article.
Oh, is it?
I mean, if they're putting that much effort into it, maybe just let them bring the coke in. They're clearly passionate.
You can't knock that. That, like, bro, building a fake whale? That's insane.
Yeah. fuck, I was
They must be making a shitload of money because a fake whale can't be cheap.
I was listening to that book on money laundering, about the history of money laundering, which is a great listen. But they were talking about Escobar.
Yep.
Like, mate, he had a lot of money.
Oh.
Like, I knew, but like the biggest problem, one of their biggest headaches became when they were selling, getting the cash back from the United States back to the Colombia was way harder than it was for him to smuggle the coke in.
Wow.
Because coke, you could get way more coke in for the weight. Cash weighed more. Like, to get the cash back into Colombia, it was fucking real hard for him. Because the plane, because like say like a plane could carry 100 kilos of coke, right? But like that was as much. But 100 kilos worth of money was fucking not much.
Yeah.
So they could so the coke was worth fucking $50 million. $50 million was like fucking 5 planes.
Wow.
So it was heaps harder to get the cash back than it was to get the coke over.
Good
so that was like their
have.
fucking big problem. Like, oh fuck, we got all this cash, we don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was heaps hard for him to like launder it and actually do anything with it. Like one of Escobar's cousins or nephews or like down the line ended up living in one of his mansions, and he found this spare room with all this like disintegrating paper, and he like picked it up. He's like, holy fuck, this is actually millions of dollars, but it was just wasted away because he couldn't do anything with it. This money had been sitting there for a couple of decades and it had literally just rotted away. It was millions of dollars, and he's like, oh fuck, this is money. I can't do anything with it.
Find that.
It was. He goes, oh shit, it's money. And he picked it up and it all just
crumble like ash in
like
his
fucking
hand.
the Avengers when I cried when everyone fucking turned into ash. I would do the same thing there. Yeah.
Yeah, you think you've just like all your dreams are about to come true, and it just literally melts away in your hand.
Very
That's
interesting.
brutal.
Yeah. Very cool.
That is crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. It's a good listen. This book's called Washed. I think it's called What or Rinsed.
Rinsed,
And then it's like about how a lot of how much crime's happening through cryptocurrency now. Like how much money laundering actually goes on through cryptocurrency, and how big tech are like doing heaps of fucking money laundering through crypto.
It's a pretty recent book then.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. It's called Rinsed. It's an audio book. You can get it for free on Spotify if you have Spotify Premium. It's a good listen. I'm only like halfway through it, not even. It's a fucking sick listen. It's kind of dark too. Goes into like sex trafficking and stuff, which isn't funny. The Pablo Escobar stuff lured me in. I thought it was cool, and then they started talking about sex trafficking, and I was like,
oh, this is sad.
This is sad now.
Put a damper on my
But then
day.
they started talking about like drugs and weapons and shit, and I was like, that's fun now.
It doesn't get much more fun than drugs and weapons. Like Breaking Bad proved that.
Yeah.
Like all those fucking awesome
If it does,
shows.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
As you prove, show me something more fun than drugs and weapons.
Yeah.
Show me.
Oh,
there
that
is
dude.
KKK Cruise.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen that?
I have. Again, I don't know anything about it. This is great. This is really good being off the internet because all this news is news to me.
You get to have a fresh
I
opinion
get to have a
on it.
fresh take.
This is actually kind of like an Australian cruise. Our cruise crew dress up in Ku Klux Klan-like costumes for a Christmas event.
How did they explain this one away?
Bruh, they said that they were dressed as snow cones. Are you looking at the same photo as me?
You're got to be kidding me.
That's so stupid, eh?
P&O, you fucking retards.
There's, look, I'm just going to say what I see here. There's a bunch of guys in Ku Klux Klan uniforms walking down this cruise next to Santa Claus. And they've said, hey, this was like an event we put on. We're dressed as snow cones. No wrong here. There is wrong there, buddy. Fucking, you're dressed
Sure,
as
how
a
did
Klansman.
nobody... It's the...
You have to voice that, bro.
like, they're probably not dressing up as Klansmen.
Well,
I don't think.
You
On
would
a
hope
P&O
not.
cruise, I don't think. But again, it's like, how does nobody say anything? Like, my God.
bruh, you let's say this was one person's idea. Bring it into the little green room or whatever you want to call it, where they're all getting ready. Here's our costumes, guys. You pick that up, you go, you want us to be KKK
Are
members?
you fucking serious?
Yeah. This is, what is it? Oh, you're snow cones. No, we're not.
This looks just like, we can't wear this.
No. And also, are snow cones normally coloured, aren't they?
Yeah, they've got like
flavouring
fucking
and shit.
bit of blue or a bit of raspberry or...
Yeah.
I haven't had a snow cone for a while, but from memory, they're delicious
put
because of the flavouring. Otherwise, it's just shaved ice.
You're eating ice.
You're just eating frozen water.
So now,
Which is good for you. You need to stay hydrated, particularly on days like today, but you need something sweet. And on those look like watery, clean snow cones.
yeah, so what? You're telling me you're dressed as shaved ice?
You're just a shaved ice.
You're not convincing me.
No, you're a Klansman. Hang on a sec.
Whoa.
I'm like Scooby doing the mystery bunch over here. These aren't shaved ice costumes at all. You're Klansmen. Hang on a sec.
Pull off the hood. It's just like that, the leader
It's just
of
a
them.
racist.
Elon Musk under there.
I would have gotten away with it.
Yeah, video posted on Facebook by a cruise passenger showed 8 people dressed head to toe in white outfits with pointed cone-shaped hoods. What does that sound like?
Fuck, man.
Waving to passengers, having fun, blah, blah, blah. Group of housekeepers competing in a Christmas-themed event. What was the event? Who can cause the most controversy? Yeah, and that departed from Melbourne. And it was on a voyage from Tasmania to Kangaroo Island. So not a great look for Australians.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. That's dumb. It's dumb.
Don't do that again.
Don't do that. If you can avoid it, Pino, give that one a miss. The shaved ice costume. Fuck me.
Only if you can avoid it.
If it can be worked around next time, I'd advise that. Guys, this week's episode of the podcast is brought to you by our mates at PK Mortgages. Gabe, regular listeners of the show will notice I wasn't here last week.
They will.
Gaping hole left in the show.
Now, why might that be?
Well, I was moving.
You were?
And what was I moving into, you might ask? My first home.
Congratulations,
Thank
mate.
you so
Well done,
much.
well done.
Amazing. We bought an apartment. I'm not going to dox myself on the pod and tell anyone where it is, but we bought an apartment. Absolutely over the moon. And it is a feat that I can safely say, in my own personal experience, would not have happened without the team at PK Mortgages, including the P in PK Mortgages. That's Phil.
Big bad Phil.
Amazing. It's done. I have the keys in my hand and we're in. And it wouldn't happen without the team at PK Mortgages. You've heard a lot about them by now, guys. First homes, investment properties, business loans, car loans, anywhere in the country. Phil is a Newcastle native. He resides in Melbourne. Don't hold that against him. I think it's pretty gay, but whatever.
He makes it work.
That doesn't matter where he is. It matters where you are. He can get you money anywhere in the country. I mean, I shouldn't say it like that, but that's essentially what he can do.
He is a real mortgage broker.
He is a real mortgage broker, but essentially what he does is get you money for the things you want. I mean, that's to put it in layman's terms. Phil gets you money. Yeah. If you want some money...
Get in contact with our friend Phil.
Yes, and the team at PK Mortgages. Gabe, do you have the contact details for the team at PK Mortgages handy?
I do. You can contact them at pkmortgages.com.au or give them a ring at 0420 660 804.
Love you, Phil. Back onto my first home, Gabe, incorporating sponsors into my real life experiences. Got home today, something that has been lacking from my front doorstep the last couple of weeks, post-Christmas break. Big fresh box of Papa Macros.
Can I tell you a motto of mine?
Hit me.
A home isn't a home without Papa Macros.
That's it. Amen.
Yeah.
Because I was like, we've been kind of unpacking stuff in the new digs. And I was like, we're pretty right. I was like, it's fucking, I've got the bed, I've got the spare room set up. TV was the first thing. Fridge. I opened the fridge. I was like, she's looking.
This isn't right.
She's looking bad.
A new fridge, might add.
A new fridge.
Yeah.
I did get a new fridge.
Yeah. Oh, we'll get into that.
And do you know how fucking good it looks? It's full of Papa Macros right now. And I came home today. It was a stinking hot day today. And I was like, I don't even want to fucking think about dinner. And I don't have to because I've got a fridge full of Papa Macros. Yeah. It's honestly so good. I love it. You know. I don't know.
This is the genuine truth. Bluey walked in to record today and said, fuck, it's good to have Papa Macros back.
It's back. I dumped Gabe a box. We're so spoiled on this show. We get a box every week to share.
Yep.
It's fucking great. I love it. And I don't know why. I'm obviously preaching to you here, Gabe. You're the converted. Tell them.
It's fucking delicious. They got everything for you. They got stuff if you want to get lean. They got shit if you want to put on a bit of weight.
Yes.
They got, I don't know if they're still running them, they were doing lasagnas. My personal favourites when they have a bit of spice, like the chicken kind of spicy
There's a
ones.
beef taco bowl in there with some roast potatoes that you're going to love. That's got a little bit of kick to it.
Yep.
And you do have a nice lasagna in there as well.
Nice.
They've got red meat. They've got chicken. They've got seafood if you're that way inclined. Me personally, I don't like seafood. That's just me. However, their chicken and red meat options, I masturbate to. They're fucking unreal. They're fucking sensational. Guys, you know we love them. If you're looking to get a bit of that Christmas put off or just, fucking save a bit of time, save a bit of money, give them a go. Can't recommend them enough. It's Papa Macros. You also get a discount code listening to this podcast, you lucky cunts. It's Daily Blue, all one word. Gabe?
Capital D, capital B.
Fuck yeah. What website do they go to?
That's at papamacros.com.au. Check the link below.
Love you guys. Now, disappointingly, Gabe, I did bring you a brand new Soulcat Designs water bottle.
Yep.
I had 2 in my room. I was hoping yours had the butt plug in it.
It did.
It did?
It did.
Well,
I chucked it I chucked it in the bedroom. I'm going to go sit on it after this.
I thought you might have put it up your ass before. I thought you might have inserted it before we did the podcast.
It didn't have the vibration control.
Yeah. Guys, we are in the stinking hot Australian summer. 35 yesterday, first day back at work.
Yep.
35 degrees, suck my ass. The The only thing saving me was some cold water from my double insulated stainless steel, Australian owned and operated, Australian designed Soulcat Big Dog 1.9 litre.
And let me say this, what a design it is.
Fuck, I mean, this one has seen better days.
But I like that. I like that it shows the grit that you go through at work.
She's sturdy.
She is.
She's sturdy. This thing's taken. Look at the bottom.
Wow.
Look at the bottom. Looks like downtown Beirut.
So, if you want to get on this podcast and say that we don't utilise the products that we promote, well, shove that up ya.
Here's another Bluey stamp of approval coming. Soulcat Designs, you guys know by now, Australian owned and operated company. We love them. They're fans of the show. They've been with us pretty much since day dot.
Yep.
They do great work. They're great people. Stainless steel water bottles, beautiful stainless steel keep cups, which I've been pounding my keep cup over the break, flogging it. Whiskey decanters, whiskey glasses. They're classy operators. What can I say? I mean, it takes one to know one. Obviously, that's why they're associated with this podcast. It takes two to tango. Gabe, where can they find Soulcat Designs products? And do you have, by any chance, a discount code that our listeners may be able to utilise if they are buying some Soulcat products?
Now, I'm going to give you guys a discount code first because
nice,
you know what?
mate.
Let's save the best for last.
Fuck, you're looking after 'em.
You can use the discount code Daily Blue, all one word, capital D, capital B. Use that at the checkout, and you can find them at www.soulcatdesigns, SOLKATT designs.com.
The link's also in our show notes. Support the guys who support us. All right, guys, time for this week's edition of the Daily Blues Chews, as it is each and every week, brought to you by Phil and the team at PK Mortgages. Still on the burger train, loving it. I've been fucking out and about. Newcastle's got a lot of good burger spots. I'm excited to continue this. It's doing absolutely nothing for my weight gain post-Christmas, but hey, that's the price you got to pay for greatness. He's been a big fat cunt. Gabo, get your eye on. You've been fucking pretty ordinary the last few weeks too.
Righto, I'm locking in this week.
Guys, chew time. We are at the Falcon in Newcastle East. Full disclosure, went there for dinner last night. Fucking loved it. Have gone back today in less than 24 hours later.
Great
I feel like
sign.
you guys needed to see this. I didn't get this burger. I think it was a fried chicken burger that I ate last night. One of the best I've ever had. The fucking burgers at this joint are unreal. I can't wait to see what this is. I got the double deluxe cheeseburger. Let's have a look. Ooh, hello.
Yeah, that's a tidy looking burger.
Broke a bit of onion.
Yeah, but
Beautiful soft bun. Got their special sauce, which looks like almost looks like Big Mac sauce. I'm very horny. I'm very hungry. Let's chew. Oh, that's oil.
wow. Double patty.
I can't even put my finger on what the fancy sauce tastes like, but it's fucking great. Thick beef patties. Not your regular kind of smash patty. Nice thick beef patty. 2 of.
You don't
love
mind
that.
Yeah.
This is fucking quality.
8.9.
8.9.
Yeah!
8.9, you got it.
Yeah.
Newcastle East.
Well done.
Switched up last second.
She's back.
Fucking
Jeez, you just got in there too.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Best I could describe that burger was if you got a double quarter pounder but used quality ingredients. Like if you had someone who cared and was using actual meat and beef
And not cigarettes.
yeah, essentially, not just fucking cartilage and fucking sawdust. Like you're getting a quarter pounder. Outstanding.
Yeah.
I had a fried chicken burger the night before, and that was outstanding. Really good. The Falcon in Newcastle East, if you're in Newcastle, is fucking outstanding.
Can I walk you through my guess there?
Yes.
Now, the one that we missed last week but was posted to Instagram.
Yes, Birdman fried chicken.
It visually, it looked a little bit more appealing. There was something about that, and that was in the 9s. I believe it was a 9.2.
It was a 9.2.
Now, as you were speaking then, you're saying it's excellent. You said you went there the night before. I'm going, this is in the 9s.
Yeah.
But then I remembered that video, and I'm like, it's more than one under.
Yeah.
Bang, 8.9. Because I know
Nice.
you don't go flats.
Yeah, so you got a nice read on the scale there. At this burger scale, and again, this was my kind of point of doing the same food week after week after week. 'Cause it's easy for me. I feel like it's easier for me to give what I think is a fair score on my own personal scale, as opposed to bouncing around. I'm loving this burger phase at the moment. There's some big scores getting dished out, and I don't reckon they're going to stop. I reckon there could be a few more big scores to come. I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
You made the point before, but it is it's tough to be first cab off the rank.
It is,
Because your
'cause
scale's not in.
You're not. There's
You don't
no. I haven't got
for
my eye in
Nah.
with anything. What could be a fair option is before I go into like whatever it is, say it's like burgers, I go to McDonald's and get a Macca's burger just so I know what
You get
shit
the
is.
lowest,
Then you know
yeah.
what shit is, and then I'm judging it against that. Because then like you're gonna get a fucking like if I go in and have a fucking low quarter pounder and then I go and have that or like whatever the first one is, I
Maybe
go,
the
well,
other one's going up a couple points.
then they're gonna get a few points,
Yeah.
and then okay, so that's what that's the baseline, that's the shittest. Then we can judge it against that, and then we can go from there.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky because, like, once the food variety starts to change. But I reckon that's a good...
Well, if I have sandwiches, say, because I'm thinking I'm going to do sandwiches
So you
next.
just go servo.
So I just go to 7-Eleven and
Yep.
get a fucking 7-Eleven sanger.
Yep.
I rate that. That's our baseline now. And then everything's judged against that.
100% that's the move.
Yeah.
But...
And then obviously the more data you collect, the more that you have collated, you can, once I've got I've done 5 sandwiches, now I'm rating them against that one plus the other 4 sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So obviously the more data you collect, you've got more to rate it against. The scores get more and more dialed in.
Yep.
The more you do, the more you chew, if you will.
And I will.
And I will.
And,
I don't plan on stopping. The chews will go forever.
As long as your mouth
This
works.
pod could die. The Daily Blue news page could die. The chews will never stop. I will never stop this content.
Even if you're not posting them, you'll be reviewing them.
I'll be reviewing them in my
Yeah.
head. I may not even talk to anyone, but I will score them.
First I was like, maybe you keep the 7-Eleven review to yourself and that's just for you and you know where the base is. But then I think, no, it's actually pretty funny to review a 7-Eleven sandwich.
Yeah,
Because it's supposed to be for the little guy. And maybe it could be all right.
But like
I doubt it.
it is for the little guy, but also like it is for the little guy because I'm giving them something to be compared to.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, here's a complete dog shit sandwich. Here's how this rate's compared to that. It's amazing.
And-
Obviously, it's going to be amazing.
And you know what? Maybe 7-Eleven jump on board and maybe their sandwiches all of a sudden 9 once.
Maybe they sling us a few bucks. All of a sudden, wow, I actually love these things.
These are fucking delicious, actually.
Wow, actually, I was wrong. And I love these sandwiches now. And actually, the local guys who weren't paying me, they suck. Wow, what
This
do you
is
know?
why their business is small.
What do you know? My palate's changed. That's your chews this week, guys. Chew on. Guys, time for the Daily Blue dial-ins. You know how this works by now. If you're new to the show, welcome. Welcome to the podcast. This is the segment of the show. It's like a bit of talkback radio, except you talk, then we talk, and there's not really any talkback after that. Normally, talkback radio is more of a conversation between a listener. Think Alan Jones, think you hit 106.9s, think you Triple M's. There's a bit of a conversation here. This is it's a two-way conversation for a bit, and then it turns into just a one-way conversation. It's just us talking. It's two-way. You may pose something to us via the dial-in. It's kind of like a voicemail. We will answer it or respond to it, and then after that, you don't say anything because you only had the one recording.
Well, it's almost like ping pong. You're serving, we always win.
We return.
And
You can't match our return.
You can't.
You don't have the capabilities to match our return. It's a blistering return. We've been watching the Australian Open.
a blistering conversational return.
And sometimes it's not that blistering. Sometimes it's fucking pretty brain dead.
And we get lucky that you're unable
But you
to
weren't
return
concentrating. You couldn't return it. So anyway, if you're new to the show, that's how this works. And you can do it. You can serve your ping pong ball of conversation via the Daily Blue Weekly Instagram. It is the official Instagram page of the podcast. Head on over there. There's a link in bio. Hit that. It'll take you to dial into Daily Blue. And then you just get on the speak pipe, leave us a voicemail. Would love to hear everyone's thoughts on Triple J. Am I just being a codger? Am I got codger-like energy here? Have I got big codger energy? BCE?
Big college energy.
Big codger energy. I mean, now I'm a dad. I'm going to be a dad.
Yeah.
And I've just bought a house. So I'm
You're
going to end up.
approaching codge.
I'm going to codge up.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'll start negatively gearing. I will start whinging about the pubs that I live close
Yeah.
to, the noise, and I will.
Just backflip on everything you've ever said.
That's what I do. And I will start whinging about young people. So I would love to hear everyone's
Oh,
thoughts.
start.
Continue.
Yeah.
Intensify. Ramp up. Ramp up my whinging about you soft young cunts. But yeah, I mean, anyone around my age who listen to Triple J or the Hottest 100, love to hear your thoughts because
Don't feel pressure because Bluey hates it.
You
I know
don't-
most of you are going to hate it.
You
but
don't
if
have
you
to-
like it, say you like it.
If you
Anyone
like-
who does like it, definitely let us know why you like it.
obviously I need to hear why it's still liked because in my head it's fucked.
But no one's going to say they like it.
Well, if you like it,
I really do want to know.
Don't be a pussy. If you like it, ring up and tell me why you like it.
Yeah.
Don't be a soft cock. But
I'm gluten free.
yeah,
That's why
I like it because the snags. Because they play bangers. Anyway, I'm not going to make fun of you if you like it.
Yeah.
I obviously will make fun of you if you like it.
But make fun of Bluey for not
But make
liking
fun
it.
of me for being a fucking sad old boomer. Bloomer.
Nice.
Bluey, Home Alone kid, get yours, horse.
Do you remember that?
That's a great throwback.
People wanted the Get Yours Horse merch.
It's not off the table. That's a great throwback. Fuck, that was early.
Yeah. That's from Country Bloke Turned City Folk. Another merch that has been requested is Fuck You Ham Me. That is another
that's
one
next Christmas for sure, bro.
We forgot this Christmas.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We forget a lot of things.
Get Yours Horse.
Get yours, horse.
It's one of the dumbest yards we've had.
A nice
And the
fuck.
fact that people remember it.
A
is
nice
awesome.
fuck you, hand me 5-panel hat.
Yeah.
Oh, and matching fucking tee.
Yeah.
Oh, Christmas shirt.
It's got to be a Christmas shirt. A big leg ham on it.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Like the button-up
Ham
Christmas
me.
party shirt.
Oh, you reckon party shirt?
I reckon party shirt for the Christmas period.
Fuck you, ham me on the back.
Yeah, big cartoon ham. Fuck you, ham me.
Yeah.
Like Looney Tunes style.
I'm thinking we're on the same wave here.
Let's go.
There's something for you to not look forward to because it won't happen.
That's all right. No, it won't happen. It just won't happen for fucking 11 months. That's great stuff. How good's brainstorming on the pod? They got to listen to this shit. Sorry, guys.
No, because they're thinking, mad. That's mad.
We're having an on-air meeting. Sorry, guys. Fuck me. So I'm fucking professional.
Blue, Gabe, how bloody fuck are we, boys?
Bloody good, mate.
That's good to hear. Intermediate listener, first time caller.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Floppy
that.
from Lake Catawba.
Floppy.
Just ringing up after episode 85's Mystery Riff.
Oh,
You know,
you're
close
there.
to Nickelback. Gabe and Bradley couldn't quite figure it out. He's right. It is very close to Nickelback in that it is Hero by none other than Chad Kroger and Josie Scott.
Yes.
Made in conjunction with the release of Sam
Spider-Man.
Raimi's 2002 Spider-Man featuring
Nice.
Tobey Maguire,
Yes.
Willem Dafoe and James Franco.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and also that Ranger bitch Kirsten Dunst. Who cares about her? But that song was elite as a kid.
Fuck
and
yeah.
It
Hey.
still is. It's fucking sick.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for having me, boys. Bluey, make sure you come up to Port Macquarie and try the Caesar wrap at... Oh, fuck. Can't be that good if I forgot the name. Oh, well.
Floppy.
What a fucking cocktail.
Floppy, welcome to the Dial-Ins, brother. Absolute pleasure to have you. Yeah. So there was obviously a mystery riff that you guys couldn't put your
There's
finger
a
on.
mystery riff. I had no clue. Brad said, he gave me Kanye West vibes and said, mate, he said it's close to Nickelback. I don't think it's Mr. West.
Yeah, Brad's off his fucking head there. That's a great song, Hero
Yeah,
by
remember we did
Nickelback.
that video to it?
It was the theme song
Was
for our
it-
first merch shop
Yeah.
for the Wide World of Rortsty. It was the official soundtrack.
Which you may not have known, Floppy, because you're an intermediate listener.
But Floppy also, obviously, clearly a Spider-Man, original Spider-Man fan. Tobey Maguire, number 2 Spider-Man for me.
Oh, really?
I'm a huge Tom Holland man, and that's probably goes against the grain a little bit because I know every generation is like whatever
Mine.
Spider-Man they grew up with is their Spider-Man. I love Tom Holland. Andrew Garfield can fucking beat it.
I think everyone kind of agrees that he just wasn't it.
No,
And to be honest, I haven't even watched Spider-Man since Maguire.
and I love Garfield's work. I loved him in The Social Network. He played Zuckerberg's Offsider.
I love that he hates Mondays.
He fucking hates Mondays and loves
Loves
lasagna. Are we talking about the same Garfield? Who knows? Tobey Maguire, number 2. James Franco up on some SA allegations himself.
I was about to say what happened to he just fell off a cliff.
He was diddling. I think he
Rogan-
might have been a bit of diddling.
Yeah, Seth Rogen. They used to be
Yes.
boys.
Yeah, I
he
think-
distanced himself from him.
Yeah, I think Franco was doing a bit of diddling.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. It is unfortunate.
Because he was like the hot guy.
He was-
like chicks fucked with
He had
Franco.
a Comedy Central roast, the roast of James Franco.
Yeah, he was him for a bit, and
Yes, and then he SA'd.
then he SA'd some chicks.
He
and-
did a bit of SAing, and you cannot do that.
unless
it
you're
will
a
be
hot girl teacher.
detrimental for your Hollywood career. Yes, unless you're a sexy Florida principal, Lisa Ann type. That's the only SA that we fucking saw.
T's and C's.
Just
we
kidding.
definitely
There's
don't.
no SA. We don't like any SA. There's no SA. Daily Blue Weekly. We don't approve of any. We don't endorse any sexual assault. Unless. No. Gabe, no.
Oh,
Play
we
the next
fucking
dialogue.
don't.
Play the
Yeah,
next
we need to
dialogue.
move on.
Thanks, Floppy. Good talking to you, bros.
Bluey, Gabe,
Yes.
Zoidy.
Zoidy. Got a fuck, marry, and kill for you.
Okay.
Oh.
Beer, cigarettes, and cocaine.
Oh.
Let me know what you think.
Easier for me than it is for you.
Kill cigarettes.
I suppose you're on the vapes now.
Marry beer. Fuck cocaine. Beer is an everyday. Go home to a beer
Yeah.
every day. Cocaine's a fling.
I think that's a sitter, eh? Because
Yeah.
even people who like smoke like know that the
Yeah,
answer's
that,
kill.
and you got it. And cigarettes have got to get killed.
Though, actually, you know what? I mean, I'm not a smoker at all, but I do think some people would fuck cigarettes.
Yes,
Because it's like a little bit of a naughty getaway, makes you feel right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Some people would do that, and some people would marry cigarettes. They're the people that smoke in the house.
Yeah.
There's some fucking sick old women and men that smoke in the house that would marry cigarettes, no questions asked.
Yeah. See, I thought cigarettes was such an obvious kill, but it's
It is.
not.
No, it is. No, it is. The people that would marry cigarettes are sickos.
But they're out there. But there is people that would answer that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what
And
initially I thought there's no one would.
Some of the people that you clean houses for would marry cigarettes.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Yeah.
Definitely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm the same as
Is
Blue.
that Zoidy cutting in on fucking Speds territory?
Oh, you can.
Anyone can fuck, mate. Anyone can fuck, mate. Kill. Anyone can fuck,
I
mate.
like that agenda, like that angle on it. That was fun. Yeah, I'm definitely the same as Bluey there. You got to marry beer.
Yeah, beer, you got to marry beer.
Yeah. I'm killing C's, which means I'm fucking wrecked.
Hey boys, AC Darcy here. First
Hey.
dial in. Got a bit of a rort for you, maybe for the Patreon because it's a little bit sketchy. Throw my name.
We'll leave it for Patreon then.
Well, put it in the fucking title.
Address it.
Right.
Address it to the Patreon.
Love you, Das. That'll go on Patreon, brother. Now we're going back to back FMKs.
Bluey,
That's
Gaby, how the bloody hell are you boys?
Bloody good.
Happy Australia Day. This is the Sped calling in for this week's Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Here he is.
This week we're going to do the Titans. So your three options are Tino,
Ooh.
Brimson,
Ooh.
and Matt Rogers.
Oh, the rat.
So who would you boys Fuck, Marry, Kill
I don't know, Rod.
out of those three Titans? So last week we had the Tigers with the options of Barra, Princey, and Luai.
Do you want to answer that one?
Farrah Prince and Luai.
Yeah.
Tough one.
Brad, because he's like a random Queenslander, said he would kill Luai.
Yeah, Brad's.
His rugby league makes no sense.
He's a fucking weirdo. Stockton, man. Fucking Stockton weirdo. Farrah. Who was it? Farrah Luai.
And Scotty Prince.
Scotty Prince. Fuck, that's tough, man.
I reckon my bet is we have the same answer.
Jeez. I actually don't know how I want to answer that one. Maybe fuck Scotty Prince is a hung. Maybe Shaka. Maybe fuck Scotty Prince. Maybe Jerome Luai's fairly unbearable, but he did do a lot for us. So did Robbie Farah.
You've heard the word on Robbie Farah, haven't you?
No, is he alleged?
Oh,
That's the other team.
oh no.
Oh,
People
Brad-
just reckon he
he's a
sucks
dickhead.
to be around.
Yeah, he's a dickhead.
That's what I'm
I've
saying.
heard that. So let's kill Robbie Farah.
Yeah.
Romy's a winner, and he's a breadwinner. Scotty Prince. Let's marry Romy for his 4-peat and what he did for the state. And let's have sex with Scott Prince.
Yeah, okay, man. I think I had them the other way around.
Yeah. That's a tough one. That was tough. But I mean, yeah, apparently Robbie Farah's a punish. I've heard.
I'm going to kill Luai. Easy choice. I'm going to fuck Robbie Farah. I reckon while he's down there, he can give me a good beacon. And that means I'm going to marry Scott Prince. Yeah, have a good one, boys. Catch you later.
Thank you, Mr. Sped. Thank you for your contributions, as always. Tino the Rat and Brimo.
Who's the rat? Sorry,
Matty Rogers, former great Australian Rugby Union, Cronulla Shark. Was he a Waratah? I can't remember.
Oh fuck, he's
old. He's old.
yeah right.
But he was a Titan. Tough one. I reckon Tino or Brimson's getting killed because they're Queenslanders.
This guy's a Queenslander too.
Yes, correct. Does he play for the Maroons?
Yeah, I think he has. He's in a maroon
Oh,
jersey.
shit. All Queenslanders. Can we kill all three? No. Okay. Yeah, correct. Okay, in that case,
I'm marrying Tino.
Tino's a hunk.
Big man, can protect
Protector,
ya.
provider.
And then you bang, you root Bremo. He's a stud.
And unfortunately, the rat has to go.
Yeah, that's me.
Splat the rat. I'm with you. Brimo's a cutie. Tino look after you.
Yeah.
He's a real hunter-gatherer type provider.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Like you can throw him too. Like he will look after you.
For some reason, I feel like he could cook.
Probably.
I get the vibe Big Tino knows how to cook a meal. I can
agreed.
imagine him in the kitchen for
Agreed.
me.
And unfortunately, Matty Rogers has to get the bullet.
Yeah, I just didn't even know the prick, to be honest. So that's why he's getting the bullet for me.
He's a kill.
Righto.
Boys, it's the sauce here.
Hey.
Just calling to wish Bluey big congratulations on his upcoming bundle of joy.
Thank you, mate.
I'm a father of two myself, 11 and 7 actually. So to answer Gabe's question, that's how you know you're an old fella when you got an 11 and 7-year-old and you're fucking only 34.
Oh, nice.
All right, anyhow, Blue, look, man, your life's going to change forever, mostly in a good way. So you better enjoy Vegas while you can, all right, because it's the last hurrah you'll have for a while.
Thank
Cheers.
you, mate. Thank you, Sauce. That's very kind, mate. I appreciate the kind words. And yes, I will be giving it plenty in Vegas because I know this is it for a while. But can't wait, mate. I know it's all going to be good. It's going to be a wild ride. I can't wait.
Anything else, man? Any other big news on your end before we wrap it up?
No, that's it. Just having a baby and bought a house. That's it.
Just a few little things.
Just a couple little things, but all great, man. Very, very lucky. Life's good.
Nah, I'm stoked for you, bro. It's
Thank
all
you,
sick.
mate. I
Getting
appreciate
in
it,
the
man.
house and fucking pregnant missus.
Get settled into this fucking joint and start paying the fucking mortgage.
Hey,
Fuck.
hey, you got that $200 though.
Hey, don't know what. Thanks for running the show while I was away too, mate.
That's
Appreciate
all right, bro. Guys, like the podcast, rate it 5 stars, just on Spotify. And we do bonus episodes on Patreon that come out Friday if you're that way inclined.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for dialing in. See you guys next week.
Later.
You're my boy, Blue!